Here is your latest African news. Burundi. 38 killed, 69 injured in Burundi prison fire. At least 38 inmates have been killed and 69 injured following a fire outbreak at a prison in Burundi's capital Gitega earlier yesterday morning. The fire razed Gitega's central prison, which sources say was holding more than 1,000 inmates. The fire was caused by a short circuit, according to residents in Gitega. Inmates raised their alarm before dawn as they tried to save themselves from the raging flames. The government said that out of the 69 injured, 34 were rushed to the hospital, while 35 had minor injuries and were treated inside the prison. Africa-wide. Senegalese President Macky Sall and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa denounced the unfair representation of Africa in the UN Security Council. Senegalese President Macky Sall and South African President Cyril Ramaphosa this week denounced the unfair representation of Africa in the UN Security Council, regretting that no African country is a permanent member. The Senegalese head of state said he was in favor of discussions with non-African countries with a view to reform so that Africa obtains at least 2 seats as permanent members, with all prerogatives of current permanent members. The African continent usually has 2 to 3 non-permanent seats on the Security Council, currently held by Kenya, Tunisia, and Niger. Gabon and Ghana will replace Tunisia and Niger on 1st January 2022. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa said this is unfair, calling for permanent representation of the African people. The South African leader arrived in the Senegalese capital this week, where he participated in the Forum for Peace and Security in Africa. Zimbabwe. Agency avails $71 million for reforestation program. The Global Environment Facility Agency has availed $71 million, which will fund the land reclamation and reforestation programs in the country. The program, dubbed Global Environmental Facility's 7th Cycle Dryland Sustainable Landscapes Impact Program, will focus on 3 provinces, namely Manicaland, Masvingo and Midlands Environment, Climate, Tourism and Hospitality Minister Mongaleso Undlo said the program will support the countries to fight degradation, desertation and deforestation through sustainable management of production landscapes. The program will also tackle livelihoods, land degradation, climate change, biodiversity, conservation, as well as environmental security. Mozambique. Mozambican eye health expert named hero. Mozambican optometrist Isura Brito dos Santos has been named the Eye Health Hero 2021. She was honored by the UK-based International Agency for the Prevention of Blindness after being nominated among 81 other experts. Dr. Dos Santos worked with a Spanish NGO to improve the quality of eye health in children in Mozambique. She is currently the director of the optometry course at the Faculty of Health Sciences of Mozambique's Lurio University. South Africa and Kenya. South Africa to deport illegal migrants to Kenya in deal with Uhuru. South Africa will deport all illegal migrants, including from other nationals, to Kenya as part of a new deal that will relax the current strict visa restrictions for Kenyans. Under the new deal brokered by President Uhuru Kenyatta and his South African counterpart Cyril Ramaphosa following a state visit to the country by the president last month, it will now be the responsibility of Kenya to block all illegal migrants from entering South Africa from Kenya. Kenya will be required to take back the deported illegal migrants from South Africa who entered the country from Kenya, shifting the burden of curbing the flow of illegal migrants to Nairobi. South African Foreign Minister Naledi Pandor said Kenya and South Africa reached a deal about the deportation amid an increase of people from abroad to Kenya, then driving to South Africa. Kenya and South Africa have also set up a committee to deal with difficulties related to visas following a state visit by President Kenyatta. Nigeria. Niger Delta residents protest a month-long oil spill. Members of Nigeria's Nimba community have taken to the streets of Yenagoa, capital of Bayelsa State, to demand action against oil and gas spills from a leaking wellhead that has been affecting local residents for more than a month. Crude oil and natural gases have been spurting into the dozens of nearby fishing settlements since early November. Tides have reportedly carried the spill's impact further in communities in the neighboring river states. Nigeria's federal government, through the state-owned Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, owns majority stake in joint ventures with oil companies that operate in the country and are also tasked with running day-to-day operations. The protesters in Yenagao urged both Aiteo and the government to address the current urgent situation and mitigate further impact on the lives of residents in the long term. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe, share, and like this video. It's the best way you can help us to reach more viewers. Also, visit our website tunacheki.tv for all the latest news updates. Also, don't forget to catch the return of our show Africa in the News on our channel. You can directly support this series by becoming our YouTube member or becoming a Patreon. And remember, Africa is watching.